What's up, everybody? It's your boy George coming back with another bullish video. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And if you're returning, you're an OG. And today, I'm going to be on a few different LLMs, large language models, looking at the prediction for the price of ICP for 2025. So the large language models I'll be using today are ChatGPT, Mistral AI, DeepSeek, and Claude. So let's get to it. And we're going to start right here on ChatGPT. So I'm right here at the summary table. And the 2025 price prediction says from coin surges in crypto data space, the low is from $6.60 to $8. The average is $13.75 and the high is $18.40 to $9.50. From ZKE News, the low is $18.89. The average is $22.88. And the high is $26.87. For Telegon, it's $15.60, $24.32, and $30.18. And from CoinJournal, they only have an average, which is 26.27. And from Reddit, the lowest estimate is 35 to 50 plus, and the highest estimate is from 100 to 500 plus. So tell me on ChatGPT who you think has the best guess. And it looks like the Reddit, they're a bit bullish. So should we be more bullish on ICP? And now we're here on DeepSeek. And DeepSeek is a bit of a mystery. It's probably my least favorite AI model to use out of all of them, but I'm not mad. And right here, as you can see, for Coin Codex, it says $452.03, which is ultra bullish. Investing Haven says between $4.40 and $20.20. That's reasonable. And in Coin Cryptopolitan says from $4 to $8. And then I had to ask Mistral because I'm like, give me the price prediction from 2025, no extras. And it said $4 to $8. So Mistral ain't looking too bullish on ICP. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about how Mistral is talking about ICP. And now we got the next one, DeepSeek. And DeepSeek is a Chinese AI platform or a Chinese LLM. So Mistral was from France. It's a France LLM. And now we got DeepSeek, the Chinese LLM. And we got the expert and algorithmic prediction for ICP in 2025. Coin Codex from $25 to $60. And this is what confused me. So their Coin Codex said 452.03. And this Coin Codex said 25 to 60. I'm starting to feel like DeepSeek might be a little bit more better than DeepSeek might be better than Mistral, but DeepSeek and ChatGPT, I feel like they're competing. I kind of prefer ChatGPT a little bit over DeepSeek, but DeepSeek does give good answers compared to ChatGPT sometimes. So now we got from digital coin price, $35 average. And that's right around where I think. And then we got wallet investor, $18 to $45, moderate growth scenario. And then price prediction from $40 to $80, optimistic case. So that's DeepSeek right there. And then let's look at Claude. Okay, let me ask Claude. Give me prices only. And let's see. So they say anywhere from $4.40 to $20.20. And then another one says from $3 to $20. And then it says specific target prices. The key resistance level is $12.94. The most bullish scenario is $30. Maximum potential $18.43. Post Bitcoin halving scenario $34.96. If market correction dominates $16.38. By the end of 2025, $31.44. By December 2025, $6.44. Conservative range from $3 to $6.44. Moderate range from $12.94 to $20.20. Bullish range from $30 to $34.96. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't care about what none of those language models said. I just look at them to see what they're saying, but I don't believe they're that accurate. But it's definitely something good to look at because they're giving you information from a bunch of different places. So now I'm going to start right here on X. And I got something from Bitcoin Archive, and it says, just in, CNBC confirms the White House's Bitcoin and crypto bill will include an update on the strategic national stockpile. The U.S. is going to start stacking sats. Bullish. Let's see what this says. It's not loading. Try it one more time. So if it's not loading, I'm going to have to just go on to the next post, you guys. So now I got something from Sahil Bloom, and it says, everyone needs to read this. The empty boat mindset. A monk goes out on a boat in a small lake to meditate. After a few hours of uninterrupted silence, he suddenly feels the jarring impact of another boat bumping into his. While he does not open his eyes, he feels the irritation and anger building within him. Why would someone do that? Can't they see me here? How dare they disturb my meditation? He opens his eyes, ready to shout at the person in the other boat, only to realize it is empty. It had come untied from the dock and was floating in the middle of the lake. In that moment, his anger and frustration disappeared. After all, you cannot be angry at an empty boat. The story offers a powerful lesson, which I call the empty boat mindset. In life, you're going to experience countless collisions with people, with environments, with chance circumstances outside your control. Each of those collisions will threaten to derail you, to stoke the fire of anger, stress, and frustration, to knock you off your path. The truth is, the negative emotion that grow inside you are rarely from the collision itself, but from your perception of the negative intent behind the collision. If you convince yourself that every collision is a deliberate action by a bad actor, negative emotions will control your entire life. In other words, your interpretation of the collision creates your own poison. The empty boat mindset is the reminder that most of these collisions you experience in life are with an empty boat. There is no negative intent. There is no desire to harm. They are simply the random collisions of objects floating along on the lake of life. Interestingly, when you embrace the empty boat mindset, you reassume control over your own boat. You're no longer prone to the spiraling emotional effects of chance collisions. You are a seasoned explorer, ready to adapt to whatever the sea throws your way. So next time you feel a collision and find your negative emotions growing, pause and ask yourself a simple question. Am I getting angry at an empty boat? And I just wanted y'all to hear that because just remember, life is too short, y'all. There's people going through so much. You can go look up most dangerous ways to school. It's kids, y'all, in Nicaragua. It's kids in Africa. It's kids all around the world that literally walk 10, 20 miles, 2 hours to school. And they have a smile on their face. And they have to come home and help their parents and not have food. And most of us, we have access to internet, which means that we have access to become anything that we want. So never sleep on that. But on to the next post. And we got something from Peter Schiff. It says, Trump's Japan trade deal puts Ford and GM at a competitive disadvantage, as they will pay 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican parts and 50% tariff on steel and aluminum. Meanwhile, Americans will only pay 15% tariffs to buy cars built 100% in Japan, using cheaper parts and materials. So y'all heard that. And we on to the next post from Altcoin Daily. Just in, Tom Lee's Bitmine now holds over 2 million worth of Ethereum, becoming the single biggest ETH holder in the world. And I love hearing stuff like this, you guys. Remember, Dominic and Vitalik, they used to work together. They boys. And I'm telling you, when people start understanding what the internet computer is doing, we're going to be having people putting in 2 billion, 1 billion, few million, like it's nothing. And I'm just sitting in positioning myself. So now we got something from Coach Ty, and it says, alert, alert, adding to my ICP bags. Internet computer will have an explosive move, leaving many people wondering why they sold and or didn't buy. People are too impatient. They follow the herd. I'm following the best tech, Definity. And you heard that, literally what I just said. When people understand the tech, that's when they're going to start investing into Definity. But people still trying to understand Bitcoin. You feel me? You can't skip levels in the game. You got to go through each level. That's how you build character. So now I got something from Lark Davis, and it says mindset of a crypto investor. 401k, $13. Crypto, $437K. Bank, $69. And then you tell someone, sorry, I'm broke, for reals. And now we got something from Coin Bureau. And it says, when ETH moves like this, alt season follows. Ethereum just had its strongest month in 3 years. The last time it did, altcoins went parabolic. Is ETH leading the charge for an alt season? And I believe it is, you guys. I believe it is. And on to the next post. We got something from Ray Dalio. And it says, recognize that to gain the perspective that comes from seeing things through another's eyes, you must suspend judgment for a time. Only by empathizing can you properly evaluate another's point of view. And it says, open-mindedness doesn't mean going along with what you don't believe in. It means considering the reasoning of others instead of stubbornly and illogically holding on to your own points of view. To be radically open-minded, you need to be so open to the possibility that you could be wrong that you encourage others to tell you so. So you guys heard that. You got to understand other people's perspectives to truly not be closed-minded. That's a part of being open-minded. You got to have empathy for people. And now we got something from Party Hats, and it says the blockchain battle, quickly comparing the top layer 1 blockchain networks, examining their capacity to host data on chain independently, free from dependence or on external hosting services, such as AWS or other third-party storage providers. And as you can see, pretty much every other cryptocurrency, they can all handle transactions. But ICP is the only crypto that can handle social media, messaging apps, music, gaming, blogging, DeFi, Bitcoin and ETH layer 2, email, RWA, gold and diamonds, data storage, and front-end hosting. So just remember, when people start understanding the tech, that's when people gonna start buying. But right now, people still trying to understand Bitcoin. And I ain't mad at them. Just figure it out. And by the time you guys do, I'm gonna be up. So now it's the last post of the day. And this one was funny, y'all. And this was a short video, but I just want to say, if you guys watch these videos, I'm so thankful. And just know, I'm going to come with some better bangers in the future. I'm building up right now, but just know the better bangers are coming. So let's hear this, because this is funny.
We're in a bull run. I can't sell right now. It's too early.
You're acting so broke right now.
I'm not broke.
Me talking to my girl.
have millionaires and you have nothing to show for it.
I'm not broke. I'm just low on fiat.
When's it gonna hit the top?
You heard that. I'm not broke. I'm just low on fiat. People, when they try to ask you to borrow money, you're like, hey, man, I'm broke.
250, I will sell a little bit and buy your bag.
What's it at now?
It's at 187. I will moon pay a little bit of Solana on Rampant when it hits 250, and I will buy you your bag. We're early. We're super early right now.
You don't.
We're early, y'all. He not playing, man. He's telling his girl some real stuff. Forget that purse. Let me hold this Solana, or for me, ICP. And then when the time comes, I can get you a better purse. But why are you tripping over this purse?
Know that.
I've carefully selected a portfolio of meme coins, and I know they're going to go up, and I'm not going to sell my meme coin portfolio to fund my girlfriend's handbag.
Hey, preach, bro. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys for watching. And all I got to say is, if you're not invested into ICP, I don't know what you doing. Thank you, and y'all bless.